Let me set everything up. Put this charger in here. Make sure this thing, the battery don't die on this thing. Let me see who all is gonna be in here. If anybody's gonna be in here tonight. I'm over here at the shop right now. What's up, Keisha? What's up, Robert? What's up, Denise? How y'all doing? What's up, Bradford? What's up, Lionel? What's up, Sonya? How y'all doing? I'm good. Thank you, Lionel. Yeah, I had did the live this morning on the Red Channel, and I told them I was gonna come over here and do a live tonight if I got a chance. What's up, George? What's up, John? What's up, Lisa? Thank you. Uh, I'm over here at the shop. I don't know. I just find peace over here at the shop, especially like at night, and and when my kids are at home or when they're not here. It's just peaceful and quiet, and I like to come over here sometimes. So I've been here. I've been working on some videos right now on my laptop. That's why I'm on my phone. But on my laptop, I have a video rendering right now, and I'll be uploading it shortly. So I don't know. I was thinking I might just have it to where it comes out as a premiere tomorrow. That's probably what I'll do. And then I got another short video that I'll probably upload maybe for tonight. Keisha says, I missed the live this morning. Glad I caught you tonight. Be careful over there at night. You know what? It's so many people outside right now, like right over there. Like it's a fireworks stand over there. And I don't know why it's so many people over there, but it's packed. I guess because it's the 4th of July. Duh. Let me see. Denise says, all I hear right now is people popping fireworks. Yeah, I guess that's why. I mean, it's packed over there in that parking lot. It's been packed all day because I've been through here a couple of times. And, yeah. Bradford says, been fighting with my heat press all day. I'm using the scissor instructions, but nothing is working. What type of heat press do you have, Bradford? And how long have you had it? Because, sometimes if you had it for a long time, sometimes it can have issues, but I'm not sure. And also, when you get a heat press, you want to get a good heat press. You don't want to get those China heat presses from China heat presses that you get on like eBay and Amazon, because sometimes they don't heat evenly, and there's issues with that. What's up, G Barnes from New Mexico? Thank you. I appreciate you watching. What's up, Charlotte? The red channel is my other channel. Like if you watch my videos, my regular videos, at the end, I think people don't be watching to the end because they would know what the red channel is. But like if you watch to the end of my videos, it's a red logo. That same logo for this channel with the green t-shirt. I have a red shirt on the other one. And I just do like different stuff. I have some videos over there because I kind of didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with that channel. Well, actually, I originally was going to only do lives on that channel. And so I started that channel and I started doing lives. Then I was posting some like behind the scenes type videos and stuff like that. And it's just my other channel. And I do live streams every day. And I started doing the live streams daily on that channel because a lot of people were saying I'm not answering their questions on Instagram. See, I'm not really into social media like that. So, that makes me go on Instagram every day and I answer the questions live plus whatever questions anybody else have or talk about whatever. But I do the lives every day at 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 Eastern Time, 8 a.m. California Time. So yeah, if you want to see me every single day of the week, like Monday through Friday, I'm usually on that channel. Tomorrow I got basketball training because I had one of the parents that was like they was doing something today, so I moved today's workout to tomorrow. So it may be a little bit after 10, but I try to be as close to 10 as I can. So it might be a few minutes behind. But when I'm not doing the basketball training, it's usually pretty much on time. What's up, C Block? Denise says they are pretty but noisy. John says, can I send you my picture? I want you to make me a heat transfer. What kind of heat transfer are you trying to do, John. Robert says, what program do you use? I know I can use Separation Studio, but for some people that one gonna I use Photoshop. I mean, if you gonna be doing, if you are going to be doing like some process printing, I would go with Separation Studio or some program like that. But I use Photoshop. What's up, CB? CB said we doing fireworks to celebrate our business. Independence Day. Gotta go. All right, CB. Thank you for stopping by. What's up, Me Money? What's up, School? What's up, Ann Thomas? What's up, Latanya? Yeah, my kids don't really care for fireworks. Like when they was little, they not and my nephew too. Like they all was kind of scared of fireworks. You know, they didn't really like the loud sounds and stuff like that. So I'm actually glad about it because I don't really care to get out there and pop fireworks since I was a kid. I used to get out there when I was a kid. I remember being out there and it's like freezing cold, you know, for New Year's and stuff like that, trying to pop the fireworks. But yeah, my kids and my nephew, they're not really into that, like talking about. Latanya says I've been working all day. What's up, Michelle? Thank you, all the way from Toronto. Let me see. Yeah, you think Kawhi gonna? I don't know if you into basketball. You think Kawhi gonna sign back with Toronto? I hope so. That would be good. I feel like if you win in championships, you ought to stay where you at, and don't leave unless you don't win. What's up, David? How you doing? I appreciate you watching, George. What's up, Sylvia? How you doing? John says for my picture. What's up, Jose? How you doing? Bradford says I've been getting great, maybe great advice from everyone on Facebook. That might have been what was supposed to be said. What's up, Oscar? How you doing? C Block says congrats, Keisha. Keisha says I agree, Sin. What's up, Mr. I'm sorry, that's Marty Boy 22. How you doing? Marty Boy 22. Thank you. I appreciate that. Michelle says, yes he will. But yeah, my kid's not really into the fireworks, and I'm kind of glad because you know I don't really care to get out there and pop them. Yeah, so I'm just over here. I actually was coming over here earlier, but then I wanted to take my kids to my mom's house, but they was out of town today. What's up, JP? How you doing? What's up, John? How you doing? So I ended up not coming over here. So I'll probably prepare a few screens before I leave because I've been lazy today, y'all. I was tired. I did the live stream on the other channel this morning because you know I do that daily and didn't want to miss. And let me see. Yeah, and I didn't want to miss that, so I went ahead and got up and did that and went back to sleep pretty much. Thanks, JP. Keisha says, "What's up, JP?" Mark said, "I keep wanting to call you Mark or some other name." Marty says, "Oakdale, LA to Many, LA T-shirt wood." Excuse me. Let me grab my glasses out of here. Maybe I can see people's names and not be calling them the wrong thing. What's up, Buford says, I bought a heat press from a friend and I don't know if it's me or the press. Not sure how old it is. The heat press model is a SAHOK, SA49BD. I never heard of that one, so I can't really offer help for it. But if the vinyl is not sticking and you're following the instructions that came with the specific vinyl you have, then I'm thinking it may be the heat press, unless it's something wrong with the vinyl. But you know vinyl lasts for a long time usually. I have never had any issues with vinyl expiring or anything like that. Michelle says Kawhi is a God here seeing. He would be stupid to leave us. Yeah, I was thinking that because I noticed how the coach was like taking up for him. Like after everything that he went through with San Antonio when he was injured, and the coach there seemed like he was like really taking up for him. And when he needed time off and stuff like that. So yeah, he should. I would stay there if I was him, but I don't know. I don't know what it's like living in a different country. If you're from the United States, you're kind of used to the United States, and I don't know if that's the thing or what. But I'm thinking if you got all that money like that, you can do what you want pretty much. You there to play basketball, so play your basketball, and when you don't have to be there the whole year. David says, I have a question on state sales tax. How do you pay your state sales tax? I pay mine online. Or you can pay it in person. Wait, you said state. Oh, I'm talking about parish. You depending on what state you live in, it's a website. Like it's the Louisiana government website that you log into. You have to have an account set up, and you can go on there and pay it, or you can mail it in. I just find it easier to pay online. That way, you don't got to worry about stamps and did it get there on time and stuff like that. Because if it's not paid on time, you can be penalized. But yeah, that's how I pay mine, and I'm not sure about any other states. Robert says, I've been pressing at 325 for 20 to 25 seconds. Let me see. Keisha says, David, most people pay monthly or quarterly. Yeah, I pay quarterly. And that when I first started out, I was doing monthly. I was paying monthly. But you can change it. Well, I don't know about every state, but I know you can go online and change it if it needs to be changed. Like, if you want to file monthly, you can set it to file monthly or whatever, but it depends on you. If you want to file quarterly, you can file quarterly. John says AMGD, and I wish, I'm good, and I wish you too same. So what do you recommend for me? I have to reverse some text, but I haven't got a PC. How can I do it on my phone? I don't know. I wouldn't use a phone for business unless I'm just making phone calls. I mean, if you're going to have a business, you need to get the proper equipment. I mean, you may not be able to afford the top heat press and the top whatever, but you're going to need a computer if you're trying to do business. I mean, a phone, a phone is not a computer. I try to tell my kids that a phone is not a video game. I mean, you just gonna have to get a computer, and I would get a computer if you're gonna be doing stuff like Photoshop programs like that. I would get at least an i5 processor and no less than about 8 gigabytes of RAM. But the more RAM, if you can get an i7 with 16 gigabytes of RAM, you good. You could even do some video editing with that. But I don't know what to tell you. If all you can get is a phone, I just would say you probably not ready to start a business. To do a business, you're gonna have to spend some money. If you're planning on making money, you're gonna have to spend some money. You can't unless you're blessed for somebody to just give you some equipment and stuff like that, or that's the only way that I know of. If somebody leave it to you and they will or something like that, other than that, you're gonna have to spend some money if you want to make some money. You might have to start off with a lower budget heat press or a lower budget cutter if that's all that you can do, but you're gonna have to have a computer pretty much if you're trying to have a business. I mean, if you're just doing it for fun, it may be some apps out there on the phone that you can do, but I don't know. Keisha says, I pay online too, Sin. What state are you in, Keisha? I don't know what state that person is in, but some of y'all, all y'all pay. Oh, Keisha says she's in Georgia. Okay. David says, thanks. Yeah, I'm thinking pretty much, because I'm in a small town, we can even pay the parish taxes online. So I'm thinking that, that's pretty much, what are you trying to get done, Marty boy? What are you trying to get done? Um, if you contact me on Instagram, and I can talk better with you, because that's the only like on here you used to be able to do private messages, and you can't now. But I'll contact you back on there if you want to do some business, because I'm wanting to go ahead and get me a website set up so that I can do it, so that I can start taking orders. But I gotta figure out who I'm gonna go through, or who I'm gonna get to do it, or if I'm gonna do it myself. I don't know. I don't really. I do so much other stuff. I don't feel. I probably could do the website and do an okay website, but I don't really feel like having to do that, because it take a few days, to get everything set up with a website. And at the same time, y'all know I'm cheap, so I don't want to be like, okay, this company charge $1,000. Let me go ahead and just pay them to do it. I'm cheap, so I'm gonna have to see what my options are and try to go ahead and make that happen. Keisha says, I'm thinking about changing. It's a pain to keep up with monthly, LOL. Yeah, it's quarterly is better to me, Keisha. Yeah, because monthly is kind of hectic, but quarterly is better to me. Yep, I'm on the cell phone school. What's up, Samuels? How you doing? Robert says, see if you have enough credit for a business loan. You talking to somebody else, Robert, or what? I don't know. I don't. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to people are different, but I don't want to take out a loan for a business. And one reason I don't is because when I'm working, like, okay, if I got a job, like when I first started doing t-shirts, I was teaching. So I'm teaching, and I'm thinking, okay, I like, if you're not certified to teach in Louisiana, they give you 3 years. You get 3 years to teach. I knew that wasn't what I wanted to do before the first year was even up. So I just was like, okay, I'm gonna just do this for these 3 years, and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I already was doing before I really decided that I didn't want to teach. I already had a video editing business where I was like filming stuff for churches, filming parties, stuff like that. I was filming like a lot of different things. And I had this DVD that I would come out with every year. It was a block party that we would have in Manny, and I would film it every year, and everybody loved it. It was like a video, and actually I still sell them to this day. I still have people that want them. I don't sell as many now because I'm not currently doing it, but I don't want to be working to pay for the loan. Like if I buy some equipment that's $20,000, and I'm not really making any money until I have made the $20,000 to pay for whatever equipment, or Now I don't see nothing wrong with if you need one piece of equipment. Like say that you've been doing t-shirts and you've been doing the vinyl, and you decide, okay, I'm gonna buy my conveyor dryer, and I'm gonna buy my whatever, and the only thing that you purchase with a loan or through a loan is one item. Then I don't see nothing wrong with that. I myself don't want to be I don't want to be working to pay a loan back. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if you make enough money to do that quickly. But I don't know, this is all I do. So if I buy something that's really expensive and I'm having to pay back that, that kind of messes me up a little bit, because I already got this shop, and I got to make the money to pay the bills in this shop first before I actually make profit. School says, my mommy blessed me with 2 of my machines. Let me see. David says, I'm in Fort Worth, Indiana. Robert says, I'm in Texas, but in Louisiana right now, working my main job. Robert says, who needs a website? I'm gonna eventually be getting a website. Marty Boy says, okay, thanks. I DM you. Thanks. C Block can't even talk. C Block said, okay, David, Chicago here. Bradford says, what's a reasonable price heat press, and what would be a recommended size? I wouldn't go smaller than 15 by 15. Now I don't necessarily promote Hicks, But after I bought that second press and I kind of had some issues, if it wasn't for the Print Squad members, I would still be stuck with the press that I had got from them that was having issues. But a lot of y'all had contacted them on my behalf. But the press that I have, which is right back here, the one you see right over there, that was the cheapest name brand heat press I could find, and I haven't had any issues out of that. That one is 15 by 15. I just wanted a bigger heat press, and I think that one was around like 7 something. But I mean, you can also check out Heat Press Nation. They have some reasonably priced presses, but I wouldn't go smaller than a 15 by 15. Robert says, yeah, I was talking to someone else. Oh, okay. JP says, "Sin, I miss some time being in the live streams. What happened to the building you were looking at?" Nothing happened to it, JP. I just don't have the money to get it at this time. I'm just like I'm saving up and stuff. So I mean I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I got all this stuff that I'm doing that I have to take care of myself. I don't have nobody that's paying half of my bill. I'm paying for everything. My kid's dad is not paying no child support, so it's harder to get things sometimes. So I'm just working on it. I mean, still trying to work on it because I don't want to be in these people building all my life. I eventually want to get my own building. And then I just got the new vehicle. Hey, Money Baskets, Pawpaw just called, so call him. Y'all call your Pawpaw. Cause he just called my phone just now, and I need you to call him because I'm pretty sure he wants y'all. So call him right now, and yeah, and see what he want. What's up, wondering vet? How you doing? What's up, Soul Deep? How you doing? David says, Keisha, what is the process for paying the state taxes? Do you have a specific office you need to contact? Scoob says, I pay the Board of Equalization in California. What's up, Regina? Regina says, hi, yes, said you two boys look like you. What's up, KJH? Robert says, T-shirt chick, look into Inksoft. It's a design program for your website. It allows your customers to design their own shirt without you having to take time to design, demonstrate. That's really what I would like, and what I plan on doing with that, because I had a website before, but I wasn't just like doing custom orders. I had it set up to where, like, when I was really selling a lot of the football shirts, and it was just that was really mostly what people was buying at that time, because we had a really good football team, and I wasn't getting that many online orders, so I ended up, I stopped with the website. So what I would like to do is, if they order online where I don't have to design it and stuff, I'll offer a discount to them. It's like, okay, you can order and you can get a better price if you order online. That way they have to go ahead and pay in full if they order online, because a lot of times they'll come when people order shirts, they just pay the deposit or whatever, but once they go ahead and pay in full online, I go ahead and get that order done as soon as I can. But that's something I'm looking into. Let me see. Keisha says, David, if you have registered your business and obtained a resale certificate, then you have an online account, so you can sign on and pay. What's up, GM Prince? How you doing? What's up, Debbie? How you doing? David says, thanks, Keisha. Robert says, David is the comptroller of your state, something like that. Thanks, Pam. Robert says, Inksoft is what I'm going with. What's up, Terica? Terica says, I'm new to the t-shirt business. What do you recommend your starting equipment? I have a video on that tells you all the equipment that I started out with, but I recommend starting out doing the heat, using a heat press and a vinyl cutter. I mean, you can start out screen printing if that's what you want, but I feel like when you first start out, well, from my experiences, when you first start out, you're not getting like the big orders right away, like the 100 shirt orders where all the shirts are going to be the same. When I first started out, most of the people were, they would come in and they would want a couple of shirts, like birthday shirts, and then I eventually started getting shirts from churches and family reunions and stuff like that. But I wasn't making like orders of 100 shirts where I would be wanting to do screen printing in the beginning. So I would say start off with that. But I do have I have links below my videos that of equipment that I have, and also like if some of the equipment I have is old and it's been discontinued and they have newer versions of it, so I have equipment, links for those. But I do have videos of all of that, like how to start a t-shirt business, everything you need to start a t-shirt business, stuff like that. So you'll have to check those out. It's If I start listening, I'm pretty sure it would be something I forgot, but that's why I did the videos, so that it would have all the information in it. What's up, Dolores? How you doing? Robert says Tara could get a Cricut cutter machine from Walmart. All right, you told him I was at the shop. I'll call him back. I'm just on live stream. I've been free and not doing nothing all day, but haven't got any phone calls. My phone haven't even rang once. Well, it did ring once because my mom called. JP says I got back into starting my screen printing and covered my palettes and marked my lines. Not that easy to do, but I got it done. LOL. Well, that's good, JP. Now all you gotta do is get to cranking some shirts out. JP, you got how's everything going with your equipment? You got the Nevertheless equipment, right? And I'm always recommending them. So JP is one person that has it. What's up, the ink buildup? How you doing? School says Ari J. Yep. JP says yes. David says thanks, Robert. JP says I have videos on YouTube as well. GM Print says I got Nevertheless too. Keisha says Terrence, if you can afford it, invest in a larger cutter. Crickets or for hobbyists, honestly. Money Basket says, ma'am, is that ma'am? Or was you trying to say mom? Yep, like if all you can start off with is a Cricut, or all you can afford to, but I promise you, when you get a bigger cutter, you're gonna be like, I'm not ever using this again. I don't even want to use this again. I found that out with I had the 15-inch rolling cutter, and then when I got the 24-inch rolling cutter is more of a professional cutter, so it's gonna cut out way faster than the other one. You're not gonna have any issues cutting stuff out with it. You may have to like use the correct blades for whatever material you cutting out, but the roll, I wouldn't want to have to go back to using it. I did use it to do the contour cutting because I bought the rolling used, the 24-inch rolling used, and I didn't really know how to do the contour cutting. I have done a couple of things where I got the contour cutting to come out right, but then it's also sometimes I'm not able to make it as big as I feel like I should be able to make it on the sheet. So still working on that. I might end up upgrading and getting another cutter. GM says Cricut cutter at Walmart. Robert says I have Divina Express 30. Scoop says Keisha, I say that, but people get mad. That's why you find them in a hobby store. Robert says $2.99. Yep, but and then like the thing I feel like with starting a business, if you're gonna be starting a business, if anybody's gonna be starting a business, like when you working for somebody, I don't work, I have worked for people. GM says, but I love Silhouette. It's great for small projects, but you can get those small projects done a lot faster with a fast cutter. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a silhouette. But well, if you ever, I don't know if you have a different cutter or whatever. But if you get a bigger cutter, I promise you, you're not gonna wanna, like, if you get a professional cutter, you're not gonna wanna use that silhouette anymore. And I'm not trying to like bash people, because people always feel like if you say something about the cheaper cutters or the craft cutters or whatever. What's up, Cynthia's? People always feel like you bashing them, but that's not what, that's not the case. Cause I didn't start out like, if y'all look at my videos and the stuff I started out with a one color cut screen printing machine, and I made money off of that. So, I'm not trying to bash nobody, but I promise you, if you get a professional cutter, that's like with anything. Like if you got I don't even know what the cheapest car is. I'm just gonna say a Subaru, because I don't know. If you get like a no name car, and then you get like a Lexus or something with with more features and stuff like that. It's got the heated seats and all that. You're not gonna really want to have to drive that other thing. Or say, okay, just like with me, I got a newer vehicle, and then I have my Lincoln. Since I got the newer vehicle, I don't really drive the older one no more. You can do the same things with it, but the newer one just got more features and more space, and I just like the newer one better. And that's like that with the cutter. Like, if you got a basic cutter and you get a cutter that like a professional cutter, you're gonna like that a whole lot more. Pam B says, I'm thinking about making my own screens. I've been watching videos today. What's up, Antonio? How you doing? Robert says the Cricut is for hobbyists, yes, but if someone doesn't have the money to buy a bigger cutter, it will work. That's what I'm saying, Robert. It'll work, but if you ever get a Cricut and then you upgrade, you're not gonna want to go back to that. GM Prince says, I agree. David says, how do you advertise t-shirt business? I have a video on that, David, but you can advertise online. You can wear your own prints. Let me see. What's some other way? I got a video that tells you how to advertise, ways that have worked for me. Let me see. I think making your own screens would be a good thing, Pam. That was something that I had thought about, because eventually, like, even if you say you got 100 screens, after a while, the screen's gonna lose tension, and you're gonna you either gonna need to buy some new ones or remesh those. JP says Roland GS24 is the best. C Block says people just get mad at you, Scoob. Cynthia say just saw you. Jim says I need to upgrade to a bigger, faster cutter. Yeah, the bigger cutters, like the professional cutters, that they are a whole lot faster. I promise you. I'm not trying to bash nobody that don't have that, because I didn't start like the level that I'm at now. I still don't have the top equipment. Like my conveyor dryer, it's an old school conveyor dryer. It works and it does what I need, but I want a newer one. Eventually, I'm gonna upgrade and get a newer one. Haven't had no issues with that one, but it's not just what I would want. If I could get anything I wanted, like my screen printing press, I got the V1000. I want to get the 2000. So stuff like that. Old school Dave says I regret getting my Cricut. Keisha says that's why I said if she can afford to, I've outgrown my Cricut. Yeah, and like once you upgrade, and however you got to start out, you're just trying to start your business and get to making money so that you can make your business your job. And I didn't finish what I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna get back to that. David says I agree too. Cricut is for hobbyists, yes. Antonio says you'll pay for it in the long run buying cheap stuff. Antonio says I saved up for a GCC to start with. What's up, Billy? How you doing? Antonio says her humble beginnings. JP says I started with a cutter from US Cutter and it was cheap but got me started. Robert says fake Facebook ads. David says thanks. Sam says I love your channel, t-shirt chick. Cameo is the truth. Antonio says I remeshed my screens for the first time. That's awesome, Antonio, because I'm telling that will eventually save you a lot of money over time. I want to upgrade my cap press. That's what Antonio said. Keisha says, I don't knock them, but I bought a Cricut when I was making t-shirts as a hobby. However, since I started a business, I have to think about the most quality items I can produce in a timely fashion. But yeah, what I was saying earlier, y'all know how when we work for people, like we have our bosses, and if it's something about the job, we have to go ask our boss. If it's something like if it's a problem, we got to go ask our boss, and we have to what's up, ink build up, says have a 6-color one station, good when starting out. Good when starting out on a budget and just print a few shirts. Once you start printing more, you need a new press. Time is money. That is correct. I agree with that. That was what I did. I started out with the 1-color press, then I got the 4-color one station press, and now I got the 4-station 6-color press. But I still would like to upgrade and get the 200 HD. And Pam says, you're right. I had my Expert 24 for 2.5 years before I started using it. I was scared of it. Now I rarely use my Cameo. And Tony says, I didn't want to buy a flash dryer that was cheap because I heard bad things about it and saw a video of the coils. I per your recommendation order from Nevertheless. That's the same one that I have, Antonio. I'm not sure what size you have, but I haven't had any issues since I've got that one, and it works pretty well. I still use it. But yes, so I'm gonna try to get through this time without having to restart. But like when we are working for other people, when we decide we want to start a business, we shouldn't have to ask. We should want to do research. We should want to learn stuff on our own. I know some things you have to ask and you got to watch videos or read about it or whatever, ask questions so that you can get to a certain point with your business. But when we working for another boss, and if it's an issue that come up, we got to ask the boss. We pretty much gonna go to the boss. But if you are a person who can solve problems, and don't have to go to the boss, and it's something that's acceptable, not that you just taking things into your own hands and doing stuff that the boss wouldn't want done, but like when we work for ourselves, we shouldn't have to ask somebody questions about everything, like we ought to, because this is my business and I'm the boss of this business. If something come up, if it's a problem, then thank you, Patty Ann. I appreciate you watching. If it's a problem, we should want to solve that problem. We shouldn't want to just not use our brains and not think and just be like, okay, I got this problem. I'm having an issue with my screen. Let me find somebody to call, or let me go somewhere and try to figure. We should want to figure things out because we are the boss once we get our own business. If we can't figure out, and not saying that we shouldn't, that we have to figure everything out. Sometimes we might need a little bit of help, but to me, the first thing that we should do is try to figure out things on our own. If not, I don't feel like we ready for a business. We're not ready for a business. If we got to, every single time we have a problem, every single time something comes up, we got to contact somebody else. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Antonio Curry says YouTube University. Robert says Yepers. But if we are really planning on being the boss of our own business, we should be doing boss things by, like figuring out some of the stuff for our own. And like when I first started doing t-shirts, it wasn't a whole bunch of people out there that was like answering your questions and stuff. You will ask questions. It might take them forever to answer it. You will be done, figured it out for yourself before they answer or decided, never mind. Robert says YouTube is no longer called YouTube. It's now referred to as You Learned. That I was talking to my son about that earlier today. I was like, think of something. I told him, I said, think of something that you want to know how to do. He was like, drive a train. So I typed in how to drive a train here on YouTube and it popped up. Anything you want to do is going to pop up. How to tie your shoe, how to comb your hair, how to cook, how to change oil. I mean, anything. It's gonna pop up. How to, oh, the other thing he said was how to shear a bush. It popped up. It was real specific. It was different types of bushes. How to do it by hand, with the hand shears or whatever. How to use a certain machine to do it, how to shape it, different things like that. So yeah, like we shouldn't have to ask about every single thing that we do. If we gonna be the bosses, we ought to be kind of figuring it out. Antonio says, I learned a lot through trial and error. That's the way I learned too, Antonio. C Block says, research, stay up on the new and old of your business, stay learning. Keisha says, I like that, Robert. Antonio says, also, I worked in a shop for a couple of months for free just to learn how to work on t-shirts. Bradford says, you learn free education. That's right, because I'm telling you, anything that you can think of, even if it's something that's not good for you to be doing. Money Basket says, hit the like. Y'all know Money Baskets is my son. So y'all got to do what he said, because since he's my son, he said hit the like button. Thank you, son. Robert says, as Reyes says on YouTube, free 99 knowledge. But yep, you can learn I'm telling you, anything that you want to learn how to do, you can learn it. It's online. Somebody is showing how to do everything. Even stuff that we really don't need to be doing. Somebody showing you how to do it. C Block says, right, Robert, if you learn if you want. Antonio says, I got to get a Print Squad shirt. I have them on the website, tshirtchicktv.com. Yeah, you can get them. You can get them from there. What? I got 31 people in here and only 15 likes. What? Is everybody else gonna hit the thumbs down button? Yep. I had ordered this little bag that just came in Wednesday. It's a camera bag, because I be having that big giant backpack on my back like a Ninja Turtle. C Block says, slap the light. JP says, look at my YouTube about the Nevertheless screen printing shocker press. Yeah, I checked out a lot of your videos, JP. The ink buildup says, I remember when I was in high school and learned about screen printing. I could only find Ryanet. Now a lot of popular YouTube channels. And that was what, I can't even talk, a popular YouTube channels on screen printing. Yeah, that was one thing that I saw the ink build up. Like when I started my channel, it like the t-shirt channels that were out were not really posting anything. That was why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start posting t-shirt videos, and people started actually watching them. So that's why, because the name of my channel was a different name, and I changed it to T-shirt Chick once people started once I decided, okay, I'm just gonna post t-shirt videos. But yeah, then like it seemed like when I started, a whole bunch of other people started posting them. I'm not the original person, but I feel like after I started, other people started posting, which I always promote people. I'm like, post videos, show them how to do it. Because my way is not I can't just say you have to do it my way, exactly my way. You can start out differently than I did. You don't have to get the equipment that I have, but this is what worked for me. Cynthia says, I hit the thumbs up. Keisha says, it's nothing wrong with getting advice from others, but you'll never know if it's correct if you don't research it for yourself. That's right. Antonio says, I came across your videos years ago trying to see what a shop looks like, and your video popped up. I've been following you ever since. I appreciate that, Antonio. And Money Baskets also said, hit the bell. JP says, I appreciate that, Sin. I shouted you out. Yeah, I saw that video, JP. I think I commented on your video. Like, if anybody ever shout me out or anything, I always try to leave a comment and let you know I watched your video. Yeah, because I don't, Antonio says, your channel is authentic. Antonio says, doesn't feel corporate. Yeah, I try to be honest on my channel. Because it's a lot of people that's out there that will just tell you you should get this because a company is paying me if you buy this. But if I don't, if I don't have no experience with it or whatever, I can't really recommend it. Like the only thing, like with nevertheless, I have their flash dryer. That's the only thing that I have. I actually want to contact them about getting another one, like one of their smaller heat presses, so that I can use it for, because I just had an order where I had to do a lot of infant shirts, so, or toddler shirts. I keep saying infant, but toddler size shirts. And it would just be convenient if I just had a setup that was specifically for those. Robert says, that reminds me, I still need to make my YouTube channel. Yeah, go ahead and do that, Robert. And let me know once you get some videos up there, and I'll tell people to go check you out. Keisha says, I would like as soon as the live is over on my phone. JP says, yes. Antonio says, sponsors. The Ink Buildup says, your channel and the rest of the channels made me finally make the move to open my own shop. Started with very limited equipment. Those channels keep motivating me to continue. Yeah, when I, like, if y'all look back at, like, when I first showed my t-shirt shop, I didn't have no, like, it wasn't much in here. Like, it was pretty much empty. My mom had a few flowers in here, like memorial flowers on display in here, because we was kind of sharing the shop at first. And all I had was that 15-inch cutter, my 15 by 15 heat press. That was pretty much what I had when I first started. Then I got that one color press. Then I just kept upgrading as I could, or when I could. But yeah, now this place, I've kind of outgrown it. I need more space. Scoob says, Keisha, hit the X to the right, like, then hit live chat again. B and Pam says, I see 24. JP says, I'm looking for a conveyor dryer under $3,500. Yeah, $3,500. They had a conveyor dryer. Let me see. I'm trying to think of. I know. I don't remember the exact brand of it, but I know that Total Ink Solutions was selling this, and another company was selling it for a cheaper price. It was less than $2,000, but it's one kind of like the one that I have, but this one is blue, and it's not really like the one that I have. Like the one that I have, it's got the oven coils in there in my conveyor dryer, which when I first bought that conveyor dryer, I was looking for a infrared heater to put in there. And when I was talking to one of the companies that make the heaters, and I was talking to them, and they said that because it's moving, it's not like the flash dryer where it will have cold spots. They said because it's moving on that conveyor belt through the dryer, that it would be fine and everything would be evenly heated. So I didn't order, I didn't worry about ordering the heater block to put in there. And I haven't had any issues. Like this shirt, my son haven't played baseball in years, and y'all can see this shirt still, it's still good. He played baseball when he was like 5 maybe, and he's 10 now. So this shirt is like 5 years old. So, y'all know it's curing properly. What's up, Yolanda? How you doing? Yolanda says, I'm having issues with US Cutter. How do I measure the left chest and full chest? I need help with it. It's so much different than silhouette. I don't have a US Cutter. I'm not sure if somebody on here has it, but the way that I do, like if you're talking about the size, I do it about 4x4, like for a left chest, but it kind of depends on the design. Like I do it 4 inches wide in proportion to the design. So if they have like a really long name or something, and they want the name right here, the letter is gonna have to be smaller. But if they have a name like Bob, I may not do it 4x4. It may be a little bit smaller, maybe 3x3 or something like that, or 3 inches wide in proportion. When I say 3x3, that means like 3 inches wide, because I go that way. Robert says, thanks, Money Baskets, for, I don't know what you're saying, Robert. So, 'Suckering. JP says at school, will that be big enough? I was looking at that. GM Prince says, okay, Prince Squad, and saying, I have a really bad headache. Okay, GM Prince, hopefully you feel better. And sorry you got the headache going on, but go ahead and get you some rest. We'll see you on here later. Jason says, JP. Robert says, thanks, Money Baskets, for subscribing to my personal page. I'll be making my company page after this live. Okay. Ian's Print Code says, JP, BBC Big Buddy. Let me see. Scoob says, I have it. You have to fold the shirt. Try the D1000 if you have the amperage. Keisha says, thanks, Scoob. Scoob says, my friend has one that you can lay on and go through. It's a monster. And she says, you're welcome, Keisha. JP says, LOL, Scoob. I may look at that D100 again. Let me see. Ian says, JP, don't buy anything until I hear back on that thing I told you. Scoob says, it works for me, JP. Robert says, Yolanda, Google t-shirt logo position and size. Excuse me. Jason says, D100, man, you can do better than that. Keisha says, GM, hope your headache goes away soon. Good night. Happy 4th to you as well. Scoob says, if he has a 240 outlet, he can go bigger. What's up, Butterman? How you doing? Scoob says, Jason, you leave my conveyor alone. Which one do you have? Yeah, I gotta upload this video. I'm gonna be uploading this video, and then I'm gonna upload another one tonight. So I will be this video is complete. I will be uploading it. I probably set it up for tomorrow. I probably set it up for a premiere after my the live stream on the Red channel. Let me see. Okay, let me find where this is at right quick first. It's been a minute since I uploaded, so I be forgetting where stuff is at. What's the name of the video again? Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it in the car, so hopefully it will upload quickly, so I'm going to get it on there and upload another one. But I'll have that one coming out Friday, and maybe if I get this other one done, I'll have it coming out tonight. It'll be late in the middle of the night. But I'm not going to keep you guys on here all night. I just wanted to jump on here for a little bit. If y'all have any other comments or questions or anything, y'all can go ahead and type them in so I can answer them for you or whatever. But I'm going to get ready to get off of here. I got to get up early in the morning. Jason says, I love my dryer. It has heating elements on one wall in the tunnel that I can turn on just for hats. Yeah, that's how mine is. Even though mine is an old one, I can turn it on. If I'm doing hats, I can turn it on the side, or I can turn it on at the top. And mine is old school, so there shouldn't be no, I don't know. I don't think that's like a really super thing, but mine is an old school one. And I can do that one with that one. Butterman says, I thought I was the only one in for the night. Jason says, Scoop says, Jason, as long as he has the outlet power, he's good. I would have went larger, but my friend has the big one, so. Yep. Let me close some of these windows out, because I'm about to get ready to upload this video. As soon as I do this, JP says I'll be shopping around. Jason says mine is old too. Yeah, mine is. I don't even know if that company is still in business that made mine. What's up, is that Jamani? Says, hello, can I get help with curing plastisol inks on a budget? I got two separate videos about that, Jamani. JP says a heat gun, but it's other options. Type in t-shirt chick how to cure t-shirts. T-shirt chick how to cure t-shirts without a conveyor dryer, and that will show you detailed information. I got two videos. You can go to my page, t-shirt chick TV here on YouTube, and watch both of those videos. In one of the videos, I'm going through and showing you how to do it. What's up, Matthew? All right, Keisha, thank you for stopping by. J- Jamani said, see, this what we were just talking about, Jamani. Like, if you trying to have your own business and you trying to be the boss, you all not have to ask other bosses. But I do have that video that's got that's got a lot of info about that. Scoop says I like the new ones that Vastec has. They work with plastisol, water based, and discharge inks. Keisha says catch you in the morning. All right, Keisha, see you in the morning. What's up, Christina? Christina says, was that you I saw in the Joyride game chat a few weeks ago? No, I don't play any games, Christina. No, I don't play no games. That's funny. I don't know. I don't know who that was, Christina, because I don't play any games. Like, I mean, it might sound funny, but like when my family get together on game night, I'm usually the only one that don't play. Like, we don't just have a game night all the time, but sometimes they play board games or cards or dominoes. I don't play. My kids always be trying to get me to play the video games, but I don't play. I don't really play games. Ian says, does Vastex make forced air dryers now? I don't know. School says, go look, Jason. Let me see. But I'm getting ready to upload this video. So I'm gonna have to get on off of here so I can get back to the house. Christina says, okay, they had the name. No, I don't know. That's kind of funny though. Yeah, the t-shirt. I don't know who that was, but that's kind of funny. But I do mine without the dash, and I make it into one word. Like, I would have had the capital T, but I wouldn't have had that dash before the word shirt, and I just would have made the chick capital. That's how I usually do with everything. All right, JP. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the red channel tomorrow in the morning for the live, but I will have a video posted tomorrow. Yep. But I'm gonna get ready to jump off of here. Matthew says there's a t-shirt chick here in Texas. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, y'all. But I will see you guys tomorrow on the red channel. And I will have a video out. I will have a video out tomorrow on this channel. But I appreciate you for joining in, and I will see you guys in another video. Prince Squad out.